Egypt now, where police officers are battling a court ruling over whether or not they should be allowed to grow beards. Pro-government lawyers have filed an employment appeal. They claim beards are a sign of secret Islamist allegiances. They're trying to overturn a recent ruling by Egypt's Supreme Administrative Court in favor of a group of officers who say they should have the freedom to grow facial hair if they choose to do so. CGTN's Yasser Hakim has the details.
It started after the 2011 uprising, when several police officers grew their beards and pledged support to the now outlawed Muslim Brotherhood. They said the beards reflect their Islamic faith. This move angered officials, and the officers were suspended pending a court ruling.
The Ministry of Interior adopts stringent rules and regulations concerning the image and actions by policemen. It is very clear in the police doctrine, and every applicant signs their agreement to these rules when they enter the police academy. It includes having a well-shaved face. It is well known for ages in the police and army, not just in Egypt but in many countries.
The officers went to court, which overruled the decision and allowed them back to work last week.
The court ruled that they will be suspended for 15 days because they made a mistake of having a beard. But it does not mean they were sacked from their job. The court says it was a mistake that needs 15 days punishment only.
This issue caused the public outrage. The vast majority of Egyptians we talked to reject bearded officers.
It's well known that the police officers are not bearded, and I'm against it because it could lead to religious segregation. I've served in the army when I was younger, and we never saw this or accepted.
This is a security institution, so it has rules that they should be abided by, and they accepted it before they entered. They are not civilians who can do whatever they want. They serve at the police force and should act accordingly.
Michel Halim is one of several lawyers who have appealed against the court decision. They want the 74 officers sacked.
We appealed and called to nullify the court ruling, not because of the beard, but because we see that the officers are not honest and sincere enough to fulfill their duties in such sensitive times. We are facing terrorism and extremism, and those officers, with their way of extremist thinking, will not be up to the responsibility.
It has been proven that most of these police officers have links with extremist and terrorist groups, or at the very least are influenced by the extremist thinking such as the outlawed Muslim Brotherhood. Some of them even publicly announced that they are members of the Brotherhood and joined in the Brotherhood sit-ins in Rabah and Nadda camps.
The appeal has been set for next September. Meanwhile, the police officers have not released any statements, and they have not adhered yet to the court's verdict that specifies they shave first before returning to their jobs. Yasser Hakim for CGTN.